Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Grid Culture. Please like, share, subscribe. Let's get these subscribe count up. It's been pretty stagnant, small channel, but I'm trying to do some big things with the channel while maintaining my integrity. I'm not gonna just put up anything just for clicks or views or anything. I do what I feel. I do what's true to me. And, I try to, give different perspectives on many things and be informative while learning in the process also. Hopefully you can learn something from me and I can learn something from y'all. But anyway, let's get into it. So, President Biden has officially made Juneteenth an official holiday, be recognized across the nation. Now there were a couple cities that were already making that step forward, but now it's official federally, and got a lot of people happy about it. It's been a topic of discussion for as far as recently, last few years, amongst the youth. You've had, many people who've been fighting for it for decades, trying to get it recognized as a holiday. So, it's big. Of course, people don't know Juneteenth is recognized as Black people's Independence Day, the day that they were freed from slavery, from chattel slavery. Now let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. But I'll finish addressing Juneteenth being a federal holiday first. I'll finish addressing that. I think it's a good thing. I think it's good. It's always good to have different things in history recognized. It's something that possibly should have been done. So but it's cool. As far as it being a win or anything, it doesn't change nothing. It doesn't change the situation for the Black community. And y'all know how I feel about using the term Black. I'm just speaking in layman's terms, but it doesn't. It's just something to feel good. And of course, it'll be, turned into a money opportunity by the corporate guys. So, they'll just find it. There's another way. Especially 2 weeks before July the 4th. It's just another opportunity to rake in millions, billions of dollars of revenue. Because that's all that's gonna happen. But there's just a lot more. There's a lot of tangible things that have to be done, and like I say all the time, your government's not gonna be the one that's gonna be able to get that done, and they have no intentions on getting those different things done. There's a lot that are owed toward Black people, even past slavery here in this country. It goes much further than that, as many people know. Discrimination was legalized by the American government, in the years following that. So there's a lot that's owed, to help, many families who were affected by those injustices, to try to destabilize the people economically. But it's all a game. So there's a lot of work that has to be done, and a lot of tangible work. This is just symbolic victories. Something that just like I said, just makes you feel good. But I want to talk about the truth about Juneteenth. See, if anything, Texans people in the South, and namely Texans, black people in Texas, should be celebrating Juneteenth. Should be reserved for them. And if I remember right, I think it really was initially supposed to be just a Texas holiday, because it's the day, June 19th is when they found out in Texas 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, where they find out quote unquote find out. The word just finally got to them that the slaves had been freed by Abraham Lincoln's wartime decree. So they were set free. June, They were set free January 1st, 1863, but Texas was the last state to get it within the Confederate States. Now, when slavery was officially, legally, now key word legally, not really abolished, but when it was legally, abolished was December of 1865 through the 13th Amendment. Because you still had Union states that were participating within slavery. Abraham Lincoln didn't want to ruffle any feathers. He didn't want to take any chances of any of the remaining states that he had that were sitting right along that border of the Confederate States. It's places like Missouri, Kentucky, a couple more. He didn't want to take the chance of those states seceding. And constitutionally, that's why Constitution is a funny thing, because it's been changed up. There's a lot of things that I'm proponents of, within the Constitution, and then it's at the end of the day, it's just a piece of paper. A lot of the things that I advocate for, those are just God-given rights, and they're proven, they're self-evident, right? That's what it's supposed to be about. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Now, having a human being as a slave and working them as property, anybody knows that was wrong. But holding to the Constitution at that time, Lincoln knew that he couldn't do that. He couldn't impose upon the remaining Union states that still had slavery going. He did what he did to the Confederate States to destabilize their economy. It was back, like I said, it was a wartime, decree. So, it's done through military force and everything. But, yeah, that's all it applied to, was the Confederate States. And I'm just, I'm paraphrasing, I'm just speaking, making it real simple right now. It's a lot more to it. A lot real complicated, especially, as things like the Civil War started, and, all type of things that are between the lines. I'm just giving you the gist of everything. But, so yeah, I forget exactly which date, I forget this stuff. I think it was about December 13th or something like that. December 1865, that's when the slaves were quote unquote officially free around America. The whole Juneteenth, that's basically a Southern thing. But if that's the day, people want to choose, let them have it. They want to choose to celebrate the freedom or whatever, or celebrate the symbolic nature of what it is to be free. Let it be that. Now, the truth is, here in America, we're all slaves. Unless you're part of that little oligarchy, those big aristocrats, it's corporate giants, unless you're a part of that. You're in that little, in that cult, you're a slave. It's a new type of slavery. And it's held within those international banks. And that's how they get you now. So I ain't got nothing else on this, man. I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, enjoy your Juneteenth. It's coming up in a couple days, along with Father's Day. So, enjoy your weekends. Leverage your money the right way. These holidays are just, a lot of these holidays are just cash grabs, especially, you already know what it is. So, do the right things with your money so you can see, enact real change within your communities. Other than that, man, I got nothing else. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will holler at y'all later. Peace.